Hey everyone, wonderful morning. This one is going to be for every long build-up who have done from yesterday's trade. 3rd of July, starting with a positive vibe and the thing what we have discussed. If the recent swings low on the Nifty, 24,261 once gets surpassed means or broken out means, we can expect a direct target of 24,400 to 24,500 like we have already discussed. That is what today it is going to achieve. Yes, with a gap up manner, our markets can be expected and the opening value in case above the 24,261 as the previous swings high, if happens or otherwise, if not in opening value itself, but within the first 5 minutes or within the first 15 minutes maximum. If it closes above 24,261 means we can expect the northward rally will be sustaining and continuing. So the probability for that particular actions may get strengthened based on the confirmation we have provided. Once the first 1 hour confirms above the close of 24,261 means the probability also will be getting a higher strength towards reaching 24,700 from the positional perspective based on today's confirmation in the 1 hour time frame, that too above 24,261 close. So all the important implications on the behavioral side we have provided today, and even it is suitable for the positioning. Because 24,700 is very core behavior shift zone, which has been acting as the number one indications from the behavior side, the pivotal zone we can term it as since 2024, and now even this 2026 also it has acted by the way of giving over 2,000 points of downward rally, and which is now again reclaiming the level of 24,700. That is very short. It may be happening within next week, provided if it is consolidating. So the 24,700 once you are seeing on the chart means, as we have advised already, it is better to be with nil positions, or if you are a risky trader, you can keep a moderate level of positions on the long side. Because even for the short side also, it should be in the way of a nil or a very moderate if you are a risky trader, because the 24,700 once getting achieved by the way of get a breakout means there onwards you can see the minimal upside about to 2,000 to 3,000 points maximum. So between that, we are having a forecast about the market trend about to give the 6% as a maximum recovery for the rest of the year in this calendar. So in the way, if the Nifty is trying to move away means move positively means within this July, as we already discussed this one also, within this July and between this August, we can expect that about to 4% out of the 6% we have predicted may get involved in during this month or these month sessions. So between July to August, we can expect a 4% of Nifty rally, provided it has been consistently, consecutively sustaining about 24,700. It should not actually break and close below in a daily time frame for even a single day. As per our concept, 2 consecutive days are required, but the collapse in the structure may be happening once it coming back to the 24,700 below zone and closing. That will not be a good sign for the markets. So that too also marked and act accordingly. So for the day, the opening, it is a very common for all by the way of getting information about opening trend. So the open will be on the gap up side with a strong vibe the market already built, and after opening will be the key. Yes, after opening, as we have discussed about the recent swings low and the actions above that point and all, will be helping the traders to understand how the trend will be continuing like for the day. And once it is trying to, based on the profit booking, if you are seeing the markets are getting retraced or getting a dip, means as long as it is trading about 24,261, between the 24,261 and the higher gap, whether it may be 350 or 400 or 460, 500, whatever may be, that 24,261 will be acting as an immediate support. That should not get broken and closed below to that point, even from the 15 minutes. If it happens, one can see the profit booking based action might be continuing, and 24,200, 24,150, 24,100. These are all the less interval based supports the market will be seeking a buying demand where and all. So until 24,100, every 50 points of interval, one can have an opportunity to build the long or accumulate further. Or if you are trying to build the short positions around 24,261, there you should consider about these 50 points of interval for booking your profits on the shorts. That's all. The all strategies across the board we have discussed. So it will be a good day, and really it is going to be a pleasant day for the traders, which may be having a higher opportunity to approach the market on either side. And from the positional perspective, yes, it is still intact as per the positional forecast for the Nifty. As long as it is holding 23,700 consecutively, we can expect 24,400 as we have mentioned till yesterday. But today we have somewhat revised the level towards 24,500 and 24,700 as the core one. From the sectors front, we can expect the IT will be acting as a very core for the day, along with the heavyweighted one, bank and finance. Then real estate oriented stocks, which may attract some profit booking oriented actions. And oil and gas may be trying to participate in today's upward rally. And finally, it is auto that also will be trading in a mixed manner. So some stocks which are not participated in the recent 2 days rally may be getting a chance to participate in upside movement. But anyhow, some stocks which may not be having a chance for continuing the rally because of the profit booking. That's it for the sectoral analysis we can have. On the stock front, most of the stocks we have listed here. No, all of the stocks also we can tell it. So based on the business update for the Q1. So that is including the stocks like Bajaj Finance, Tata Motors Passenger Vehicles, Punjab National Bank, Union Bank of India, Hindustan Zinc, M&M Financial Services, and Titagar Rail Systems. That is only based on the news. Otherwise, all because of the quarterly business update we have listed here. Keeping stop loss, however, particularly in this type of gap up and gap down opening kind of markets, it would be prudent to maintain stop loss across the transactions you are going to make. So that's it for the day. We can see a query fallen on, yes, KPIT Technologies short-term view. See, short-term means up to 3 months we can consider. So from that manner, the KPIT Technology almost formed a bottom, but anyhow, it has not clearly reversed. So which means you can see the trend may be getting a favorable one for the KPIT Technology if it holds yesterday's low. That's enough. Yesterday's low was 551. As long as it is holding yesterday's low as support, one can see that stock through the way of short covering and value buying even may be attempting towards 579 and 500 and of course towards 600 or so one can expect. So it is better to maintain a stop loss if you are already holding positions on the KPIT. Otherwise, it may be a chance for accumulating further, even though the trend has not reversed. It may be a chance to get a better average in prices until it is having a reach of 630. There will not be a bigger selling. Around 600, we can expect a starting zone of the selling. That means the resumption of the selling again may be seen around 600 zone. Until 630, the selling may be continued. After a close above 635 or 40 level only, the trend probably getting reversed towards upside. There one can see the target of 800 then. But this is very advanced to discuss about the 800 target on the. But anyhow, the 600 will be a key point to decide the trend, whether it is trying to reverse or it can move positively by the way of reversing. For all these factors, the 600 only having a chance to confirm. So before that, it may be a chance for the traders to book the profit if you are participating in current level based on the today, that means yesterday's low as a support if you are buying or continuously you are holding, means that can be treated as a chance for booking profit around 600. C8 Limited. So that is another query, and based on the current formation of the C8, which is clearly suggesting about the positive momentum, but anyhow the C8 Limited based on the automobile indexes prediction, which may be continuing towards the level of 3,900 to 3,950, but anyhow around 3,870 or 850 even, you can take a chance to reduce your long positions. Do not hold all weightage in the C8 Limited to continuously hold like it will be a chance to book your profit around 3850 or above. That means if it is crossing 3850 means that is a chance for booking profit of your some portion of the C8 shares. And 3,900, 3,950 and all may be suitable for the short-term traders or short-term investors we can. So that may be taking a chance for 1 to 3 months. So that's it for C8 Limited. Hope you all got the information based on the stock queries you have asked. So we can now conclude today's session. We wish everyone to have a fruitful day today. Anyhow, the market outlook based discussions on the weekly basis, which will be used to conduct on every Saturdays, except for the second Saturday, will be conducted tomorrow around 11:30, which may be having a chance of discussing very deeper manner of July month's rest of the session's behavior as well as strategies importantly to be followed and implemented. So we will meet again in the pre-market outlook on Monday, but during this meanwhile, we can meet in the market outlook session, which will be conducted on tomorrow, 11:30. See you there. Bye-bye.